the insane world of video game commercials!
After these messages.
After these messages.
After these messages.
After these messages.
We'll be right back.
And now, the latest headlines straight from the newsroom with Sour Nick.
Hello, my name is Bobby Spuds. Do you want a big fish? Then come on down to Big Fish. Big Fish. We have fish.
Ah! Good evening. I'm Tim Face, and I'm very proud to present to you our latest house on the market. This contemporary ground floor skip comes with all the facilities you would expect for the modern family, including space, bags, angles, and rust. Featuring the latest in house defense technology, you'd be a fool to not jump on this bargain property at only $5 million a day. So call today and inquire now. But just watch out for the...
I remember that. The first of the series that Caddy decided to do ever since 2020 rolled around. PS4 shovelware video, I think. The way he's doing right now. The editing. The production values is really high, and it takes a little bit of notes from that Moments with Heavy by Kitty something numbers. Where's his soul? One of the videos, I think.
Picture this. You make a thing and you're really proud of it, but there's just one problem. You live in a field. You need to sell that thing to bring in some money, and what better way to do that than with an advert of a black guy stretching your face out? You'd think the easiest and most effective way of selling a video game would be to show the video game, and nowadays that's exactly what we do. But where's the artistry? Where's the daring? Where's the soul? Where's my PS2 commercials directed by David Lynch, eh? Where's my Lynch? I don't remember any of these bloody things. I remember the two adorable Japanese men uniting the rednecks.
You like to play.
I remember the Dead Island reverse zombie chase. I remember Child Jack Black telling me how great Pitfall is. I remember the...
Oh my gosh. The reverse zombie chase. Oh, I didn't cry at this, but oh my gosh, that is depressing and disturbing as hell. Way more disturbing and less... I mean, way more depressing and less disturbing, but disturbing nonetheless, but... Ugh.
Twinkle Twinkle Little Star Dead Space 1 trailer. I remember Stevie Wonder being used to show how Atari is so great, you don't even need eyes to enjoy it. Oh wait, that's fake? Well, it shouldn't have been. I think video game ads are a lost art. Who cares about what the game is like? I want to bring back the ads that have barely anything to do with anything. They're as much an ad for a video game as they are for a massive hat. You know, like that 90s ad about the hamster that broke his wheel and then died of boredom, which was for jeans. Or like how Ridley Scott directed an ad in 1973 about a boy pushing his bike up a hill and then riding it back down again, and it was for... bread. Or how about that ad starring Johnny Depp, full name Jonathan Department, and he's lost in a desert driving a car, which for some reason meant it was advertising a men's fragrance called Sausage. And today I want to celebrate them. All of them. I love them even if they're terrible, like my kids. Yes, everybody, this is a video filled with nothing but ads. Doesn't that sound fun? From the weird to the wonderful, from the tedious to the memorable, from the hot to the moldy. Welcome to the insane world of video game commercials.
Hey, I'm Nathan Drake. Subway, we're winner seat.
Part 1. I don't want it.
I did not need to see that! Ugh. When it... gore involving the eyes is the absolute worst. Well, one of the worst, but... Ugh.
These are the kinds of ads that after I watch them just make me think, okay, I don't want it now. Well done for doing the literal opposite of what an ad is supposed to do. Stuff like what you see here, a PS2 ad from 2003 featuring a couple of people hearing the news about the console and running up to the shops to pick one up. And then a few more hear about it. Then a few more. And a few more. And a few more. And by the end, all I can think about is how many variations of syphilis do I now have? Fun, anyone? Where is the fun here? If buying a PS2 means I have to...
Guys, I think we have officially found out that World War Z ripped off a PlayStation 2 commercial.
Rummage through a heap of sweaty men only to get thrown back down to another heap of sweaty men. Well, there's a lot cheaper and easier ways of doing that. All of this doesn't make me think how popular the PS2 is or how much I want to join the community. It makes me think of Black Friday with a high heel in Grandad's head. PS2. Pox. Sickness. 2 billion dead. And why is there a child in a swimming cap? What has he been swimming in? What has he been
I gotta edit that out.
swimming in? Oh, doesn't matter. Down he goes into the mountain of men, never to be seen again. Just like Hollywood.
Rated E for everyone.
Ew, that is
I'm gonna
scary.
give you 2 minutes to start making your guesses on what this ad is about. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. No, you're wrong. It's for Monster Rancher 2 on the PlayStation. Yeah, it wasn't an ad for an anti-chafing beard cream or an ad
If I saw this as a kid, I would be shitting my pants.
reminding you to take a bath. It's actually for a Japanese monster battling simulator. Wretched, but the fun doesn't stop there.
Get real.
All right.
That's boring. That's scary.
Smelly, but go on.
For something exciting, check this out.
Right, so you have the gall to say that cavemen are boring, which might I add, they are very in right now. I mean, Christ, look at me. But then immediately go on to talk to me about what's really exciting while sounding like that.
Get real. For something exciting, check this out.
Yeah, kids, that's lame. You want to know what's really in right now? Kitchenware.
Monster Rancher Battle Card for PlayStation game console.
Well, gee, this ad's going really well. I hope nothing surprising happens while I carry my very expensive, delicate jet black sheet of glass.
Game Boy Color. Use the special card on each.
Ah. Ah. Oh. Ah. 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 Did that really just happen?
Game Boy Color. Use the special card on each.
Yes. Yes, it did. I've got nothing. That was something that just happened.
This Christmas, Toys R Us is the place for all
What?
your presents. Our brand new Christmas packed with 132 pages of great gift ideas.
So there you go, kids. That's how you advertise a Japanese monster breeding sim. Hope you liked it.
100% games.
Well, that's just blatant false
Rip
advertising.
R.I.P. Toys R Us.
Games and 4%.
Even though I don't walk at what Toys R Us very much, so I don't really have the emotional connection that everybody does.
Ooh, Nintendo. Who doesn't love Nintendo?
Oh,
Apart from people
let me
that
guess.
don't love Nintendo.
We are
They
Nintendo.
always have great commercials to bring in the whole family together and make...
I'm going to guess that in a few seconds, it's going to show us yet another scary commercial. Nintendo, you cannot beat us. I've watched the Nostalgia Critic commercial series. Back before I stopped learning he was an asshole. I'm willing to bet.
You feel warm, fuzzy, and excited on the inside and out. What have you got for us today?
Yep. How did I call that out?
System, we challenge all players. You cannot beat us. You cannot beat us. Even with your robot partner, you cannot beat us. So 1 million, you cannot.
He's just walking.
Discover new worlds. You cannot beat us. Aim your zapper gun. You cannot beat us. We
my gosh, this is amazing.
Good. I don't want to. Oh, yeah, look at this beast. The Atari Jaguar. Oh, no, sorry. The Atari.
Okay. I gotta hand it to Caddicarus. His reaction to the "You Cannot Beat Us" Nintendo commercial is far funnier than what Doug Walker has to offer in terms of reactions to that commercial. On an unrelated note, the "You Cannot Beat Us" commercial, I cannot help but think about a guy or a girl dressed up in the gimp suit with a whip or riding crop on head, seductively saying "You cannot beat us" while whipping somebody.
Sorry, honey. I know you tried. But here's the truth. You cannot beat us.
I don't know why that thought had in my head. I don't know why that thought's on my head.
Jaguar. Driving a car.
Jaguar.
Oh,
Jaguar.
Ad campaign is telling me that I can't add numbers together and calling me thick as whale shit.
Sega Genesis is 16 bits. 3DO is 32 bits. The Atari Jaguar is 64 bits. Which is more advanced? Clifford!
Then chances are I'm not going to buy one, but what the hell, I got one anyway. And now that I have one, why don't we have a look at some games available for it, like Cybermorph? Dude, look at these 64 bits of mega power going to town on this kid. He's loving it. He can't get enough bits. 64 bits isn't enough. He wants all the bits.
Let's see how those 64 bits of mega power feel. Ben?
Oh, lovely. It's great to know that the console you want me to buy makes me up. He wants all the bits.
Let's see how those 64 bits of mega power feel. Ben?
Okay, I can't remember the AVGN episode of the Jaguar video games, but I think I can recall them saying that they are crappy. The console and the games are crappy. And the kid coming soon, Beyond the Spider-Verse.
Lovely. It's great to know that the console you want me to buy makes me sick up all over my beanbag. Tell me, does it come with 64-bit wet wipes? See, I have some at home, but they're only 16-bit wet wipes, so they can't clean anything higher than... Part 2. Gross. You know, there's nothing quite like chucking up to start your morning, and for some reason, game ads really used to have an obsession with being downright disgusting for absolutely no reason at all. Oh, I get it. The Game Boy Pocket comes in 6 colors, and this one is transparent so you can see the veins inside the tongue. If I didn't want a Game Boy before, I still don't want one. That reminds me. I need to go and buy a PS2. Which pair will be biggest on the beach this summer? These or these? By the way, I censored this myself. The actual print ad was uncensored. If you want to know what it looks like under there, well, I can tell you that they're hairy. And the best part about all of this is that it's an ad for Sonic 1 and 2 on the Game Gear.
can't have it.